Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brickazoid's Den. And I haven't recorded one of these videos in a while. For the first couple, or not the first couple, but a lot of them that I did, I kind of recorded them in bunches a little bit. But this one, it's been a long time. It's probably been about, I don't know, maybe 2-ish weeks, but yeah, season 9. I've never finished this series. I gotta finish it. I definitely want to get it done, because I only have a few things left that I'm trying to get through. But yeah, season 9. We're on season 9. That's where we left off. I gotta remember. And for season 9, there was only like 14 episodes in the whole season, and what would it be? 8 of those episodes were the Elements episodes, which is the miniseries, which I'll be doing a separate ranking on in another video. So at that point, I was left with, what would that be? That would be like 6 episodes to choose from. So I only chose 3 this time. So this might be a shorter video, because there's only 3 episodes to talk about, 3 episodes that I ranked here. And, you know, a lot of the episodes in this season aren't too great, to be honest with you. But they're not bad, I guess. They're not terrible. I don't know. We'll get right into it, though. Okay, so starting with number 3 on the list, we have Abstract. This episode was I mean, for season 9, it was good. It was basically Jake is the blue thing now. He's the blue, like, creature thing, the Warrant Ampersand creature-looking thing. And Jake has a dream, which was intercepted by Jermaine, because of course they have, like, I think they have dreams together or something like that, and Jake decides to go and visit Jermaine, and Jake kind of goes through all these different trials. I think he meets up with James number 2 once again, and then he meets Bryce, I think his name was. He was a demon, and Jermaine is like an artist now. He makes like landscape paintings or something like that. And Bryce is like the dealer of them, which is good. And there was this whole conflict between Jake and Bryce, because Bryce didn't let him in. But eventually Jake just kind of pushed right through and was able to reunite with Jermaine, talk to him, and I don't know. It was very interesting. It was very abstract, right? Because of the episode title. Jake was able to just kind of look at the paintings, and Jermaine kind of calmed him down about being blue and different, and it was nice. It was a nice Jake and Jermaine episode, especially towards the end, where eventually Jake was, I don't know, how would you call it, like, cured of being blue. He was able to kind of switch it off and on, maybe even control it in some sort of way. So, yeah, number 3 is Abstract. It's very abstract. Alright, so the next episode should be number 2 is 3 Buckets, which was the, I believe it was the season finale of this season. And this had Fern in it, and this was like the death of Fern, kind of, which was really weird. I think it was last season we had Preboot Reboot, and then that gave us Fern, obviously. And yeah, like roughly a season later, maybe even a little bit more, he gets killed. Finn kills him with his robot arm and his fan saw blade arm. But yeah, this episode was just very dark. Yeah, it was pretty screwed up. Like, Finn didn't even mean to kill him. He wasn't trying to. His blade thing went off after he found out how to use the microphone on his hand that Princess Bubblegum gave him, and then the saw just cut right through him and killed Fern, which then at the end we saw Uncle Gumbald, picking up the pieces, which eventually led to the Green Knight and everything that happened in season 10 and beyond. So that was pretty cool. That was always cool to see. But yeah, this was a dark episode, a very dark episode. Fern's plan was to just trap Finn in this temple forever, and he could be the new Finn, the human, because Fern wanted Finn's life, because Fern felt like he was just kind of like a meaningless clone. But you know, it was pretty messed up. So was it? And even the ending, like even killing Fern was like screwed up too. I don't know. It was rough. But that also set us up for season 10, which was pretty cool. So we'll move on to number 1 here. I feel like we're moving on so quickly. Number 1 was kind of it was an interesting pick. Personally, I'm not like a crazy fan of this episode, but I thought a lot of like the stories, and especially the ending, I think were very nice. Number 1 is ketchup, as in like the condiment, but it's meant as catching up somebody. So BMO travels to Marceline's house. I don't think we ever really got too much of a Marceline BMO interaction, and I don't know, they just kind of talk. That's really what it is. It almost felt like a podcast episode. It felt like the Midnight Gospel, like an episode of that. Which I hope they make a season 2 of that show. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I love Midnight Gospel. It was so good. Anyways, yeah. It was basically like BMO was just telling a story of what happened during Adventure Time Islands and Elements, I believe. Same thing with Marceline telling her story of kind of how the Elements miniseries basically came to be, because we saw, what was it, Potato Girl and Taffy something like that. And it was basically like Marceline and Princess Bubblegum live, like, being content together, and then Patience St. Pim shows up and ruins everything. So it was pretty cool to kind of see that point of view in a interestingly told way, I guess. I don't know. It was an interesting story that Marceline had there. But BMO's story was also fun with cats, and I think Mordecai and Rigby were in this episode, which was kind of cool to see them. And I think at the end, BMO was like going through his photo camera roll, and he had like a picture of Marceline's mom, Elise. I don't remember her mother's name, but that was like a big moment. Like, oh my god, BMO, how do you have this? First off, but yeah, it was nice. It was a nice episode. And I think that's why it's at number 1. Alright, as I said, that would be pretty quick because there's only 3 episodes that I decided to choose because, I don't know, 14 and then minus 8, it's like 6 episodes. I was like, alright, come on. So I'll just do 3. I can't do top 5 and just leave one out. That's stupid, so. I guess I could have ranked all 6, but, I don't know. I'll stick with the 3. The 3 is good for now. But yeah, if you enjoyed that video, do the common YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.